Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces January 7, 2023. Transits support your appreciation for what you have today and can help boost your intuition for business and finances. You have a more romantic or idealistic outlook, and you're mainly focused on seeing the past in a new light. You may be recognizing different levels and dimensions of your needs for security and comfort that you usually overlook. You're aware of intangibles that contribute to a sense of satisfaction, and with this knowledge, making improvements to your life come more naturally. Today it's comfortable and easy to enjoy domestic, quiet, or indoor activities. Your emotional transparency is key during this time. Leave your ego out of this. As the moon begins its journey through Cancer via your cozy house of home, family, and innermost feelings, it will conjoin Jupiter, your ruling planet, which could, in turn, make your emotions seem larger than life. If you haven't been spending time with your nearest and dearest, try to catch up within the next few days. You're feeling particularly sentimental. Budgeting and banking are likely your current focus because of the evolving sextile between Uranus retrograde and Neptune. You could be dreaming about all the ways to invest into your home projects and obligations, especially if you need to restructure your budget to make your domestic duties work. As this goes on, the moon in Cancer hits your sector of communication and local community. You feel particularly close to your work friends right now. Lovely Luna's energy is perfect if you want to get to know them better in and out of work. Even though the moon left your income sector 2 days ago, wrapping up the first new moon of 2023, and Mercury left over the weekend, they will both be back by the end of the month. The Sun, moving into his final 2 weeks here today, will be gone by the time they and Mars return, so while the solar spotlight is on your income situation, matters, and options, not all your options are available yet. This makes it important to assume there is more than what you can see right now. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate. If you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible, you'll have no trouble finding company. You can't avoid the details any longer. They're way too important to ignore. Once you dive in, however, it might consume you for the rest of the day, but that's a small price to pay for those long-term gains. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. The intense feelings that may have started yesterday will get a little more intense today. If you're enjoying this energy, then you probably have had some deep thoughts you will want to make a note of for future reference. If it's been a struggle, take confidence in the fact that many people are also feeling the impact of this intense emotional energy. Give yourself some needed release with a vigorous workout or a short run after you get done working. On a day like today, you will be able to effectively bring closure to the relationships in your life that you feel are frivolous. Doing this will allow you to redirect the time and energy you spent on those dead-end relations to the partnerships or relations that you find beneficial and fulfilling. Getting out and taking part in any sort of leisure activity will be sure to put a smile on your face. Enjoy yourself for a while. As the Sun moves into his final 2 weeks in your career sector, he is starting to make multiple connections, with a huge amount of information set to come in over the coming days. At the same time that the Sun is drawing closer to an alignment with Mercury, both are drawing closer to a friendly aspect to Uranus. With Mercury and Uranus both in retrograde motion but the Sun looking forward, there is information coming from the past, present and future. At the same time, the lead up to tomorrow's full moon is also putting your work and life balance in the spotlight. The moon's return to your home and family sector today begins the lead up to a full moon that tomorrow will see it clash with the Sun on the career front, putting your work and life balance to the test, and the timing couldn't be better. For it is on the other side that the moon will return for its first visit to your romantic sector for the year, with work and life balance the key to embracing the romantically charged lunar vibes on the other side. Daily planetary overview. The Capricorn Sun connects with Uranus in Taurus this morning. When these two planets align, it allows us to lean into our innermost true and unique vibe. We can be ourselves today without any pushback from friends, family, or co-workers. In fact, living one's best life means embracing all of the parts of oneself, which we will be freely sharing with others today instead of hiding who we truly are. The Pisces Moon and Mars in Cancer square off today. When the Moon squares Mars, it can bring intense arguments to the fore. This energy can directly affect relationships and home life. Be careful not to listen to people who don't have your best interests at heart. And don't take advice from someone who doesn't know the full story. They might push you into saying things that aren't necessarily kind and don't hold any weight in the discussion. Although we might want to argue until the bitter end, and get in the last word, it would be inadvisable. More often than not, it doesn't matter who wins. Be the bigger person, and stop the drama from reaching that point by walking away or apologizing. In many cases where arguments occur, no one is right or wrong. Therefore, it's important to regain peace and understanding, so you can work and evolve together as a functional unit. In centering conversations around our own experiences, we can come off as showboat. We are entirely naive to this, unable to see ourselves realistically and believing that we are making friends when we are really attracting people who want to see us knocked off our pedestal. We should be mindful of how we are presenting ourselves as well as the company we are keeping. Perhaps it will be better to put off new introductions until later in the morning, as the moon enters its void following this aspect. We only get one chance to make a first impression, so we might as well hedge our bets. The same attitude that enables us to tackle tedious mundane duties can also make us critical of others' choices or predispositions. Aim to stay on your own path and let others live their lives. You'll save more energy this way. This aspect celebrates innovation and progress. We desire to break free from limitations and carve a new niche for ourselves. Change isn't disturbing, it's exciting. Acting upon revolutionary impulses and ideas allows us to make greater strides in our life than we would by sticking to convention. Because this cosmic meeting is occurring in steady earth signs, we probably won't throw all caution to the wind. However, we will assess the resources at our disposal and imagine how to use them differently. Don't be afraid to try a completely new approach to tackle a persistent issue. If your method doesn't work, it doesn't work. We are offered divine protection now, so should we make an error or a misstep, the recovery will be swift, and the lessons learned will be invaluable.